to the BadSpawn podcast, our first video podcast ever, episode 20 of the podcast. I'm losing my voice.
21.
No, 20. Last week one never came out.
Oh. All right.
With me this evening is Rob Raccoon.
Hello.
Sean.
Hey.
And on the far side table for his own safety is Mitch. Someone's smart idea put me and Mitch as far away as possible from each other.
That'd be this guy.
Oh yeah, of course, because last week's podcast didn't come out where I said what the seating arrangement should be.
No, yeah, we had a bit of trouble with the website over the week where the bots kept trying to hack into our website. I did find out why we had so many bot problems. It's because we have finally gone Google.
Good.
Oh.
We are now a Google search term.
Yes.
Awesome. That's actually
That's pretty
a bit of a
cool.
milestone.
Yeah. So how do we feel about being on video?
I'm cool with it.
Creepy.
I don't know where to look. I don't know
People
where to look
can
at
see
Mitch,
me.
or I don't know where to look at the camera.
Yeah.
I'm sort of going to like look at who I talk to, but when I'm not saying anything, I'll just sort of stare vacantly
You
forward.
don't really need to look anywhere because no one can see your eyes.
So if anyone's wondering why I still wear glasses in the thing, I cover my identity on the website. That's why any pictures on the website, I still have these sunglasses. Well, not these sunglasses on, but a pair of sunglasses. This is my 17th pair in 2 years.
Wow.
I'd go through sunglasses quickly.
I
Well,
hope you buy cheap ones.
I try to.
yeah. Oh.
That's probably why they break so often.
Don't
Sorry,
mean to
bye.
be offensive, but they do look quite cheap.
These ones cost me $20.
I was gonna say, if you go through them so quickly, it just makes sense to like not exactly go through expensive ones.
All you do is go buy for the weekend. You buy 100 odd pairs of the fake Ray-Bans and they'll last you for 2 years.
Well, that's the thing. I bought like 20 pairs when I was in Thailand last time, and that's how I went through so many so quickly.
Yeah.
And I lost a whole lot of them as well.
Should we talk about where we are?
Where are we, Sean?
Yeah,
We're
where
at
are
the
we?
Acme Deakin Theatre. which is
The Edge Theatre.
In the Melbourne CBD.
in Melbourne CBD. Yeah. I'm sorry if you didn't hear me just then.
We do have 2 microphones going. We have 2 laptops. You can probably see on the video.
Yep.
We've had so much trouble trying to set up this podcast today.
Yeah, we got here an hour ago.
Yeah.
I
More so.
argued with Trav so much. I said I want to use my own microphone. I don't care what you guys use. I want to use my own microphone. And you fought me
So
on this.
he still got a fucking own microphone.
Yeah, you fought me on this, but I got it.
Which is very lucky because if we didn't have the second microphone, we would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean, we do have another 2 spare microphones hidden somewhere off the camera.
They're somewhere in my butt.
In your butt.
In your butt. I do have to mention that Mitch is a fucking antichrist of people. You are wearing an antichrist shirt today. The upside down
Stand
cross.
up. Stand up.
Don't stand up. The camera.
You can't see you there, dude.
It doesn't matter.
Oh
take
god.
your top off?
Actually, no, please
no,
don't.
that's fine,
Please
that's
don't. We don't need that many negative views.
Indecent exposure.
We are at Deakin University in Federation Square, and thank you very much to the security guards who let us do this here. So shout out to those guys for being really cool.
Gentlemen.
I can actually see when I'm talking because my one spikes a bit higher than
Yeah, because you
Rob's.
talk loud.
Yeah, you talk.
I do talk loud.
Trav the loud guy over here.
It's
Travel over.
quite weird to watch, though.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird to watch a waveform.
It's a second delay, though, from once you talk, though.
Yeah, well, you guys got to understand that I watch this every time I do the podcast, and then I have to listen to an hour's worth of the podcast to understand whose voice. I can actually tell whose voice it is by just watching.
I
this
just
thing.
watch everyone's faces like light up because I'm just looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly that.
You
Or
sit there
just a
taking
top bar.
notes.
I do sit there taking notes,
Oh, there you
but it's
go.
on Notepad.
Well, how come you always ask me what we spoke about?
Because I'm not the ones I ask you what we spoke about is normally the one I'm not on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we can't remember. Like, someone asked us, "Oh, what you talking about in the last episode?"
I don't know. That was probably episode
got a
6.
jerk.
That's episode
Yeah,
16.
No,
I
it was,
remember
no, it was-
yesterday.
Yeah, he doesn't remember yesterday.
Yeah, no, people today were asking us what we talked about last week because 20 obviously isn't coming out, and we're like, I don't fucking remember.
So how was it? What did you guys do today? Because I wasn't there. I was working.
We, sat around and talked.
Yeah,
And
we went.
The
to
people on the podcast don't know what happened today.
Okay,
Could you go into
we
more
went to-
detail?
We went to an Australian University street team gathering at Williamstown Beach.
yes.
And yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, so that was Mitch, Sean, and myself.
Yeah, and it was a good time. We had some barbecue food, sat around and talked to a lot of people.
Made the CEOs buy each other food.
We got a fan.
Quite amusing.
We
Yeah,
got,
we
we got
got-
one fan.
Hey, one is better than none.
Oh, we got one new fan. I thought you said we just had
new
one fan.
Yeah. New fan.
Yeah, he subscribed to us on the spot.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
So, do people actually listen to the podcast? The RT guys listen to the podcast?
Yeah, there are a few people that listen to it. Nelly, the black guy. Oh, no, okay.
Dude, that's racist.
Cut that out.
We can't cut it out. We're live on the video. Hey, cut that out.
Hey, Nelly, I love you.
Hey, Trav, cut that out, alright? Just wait.
You're like the person on the project that cunt. On
Can we
air.
not...
Really?
Mitch?
We're in a public
It's
place,
been-
bitch.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 5 minute mark.
I should have thought about that.
5 minute mark. Mitch is cut off from the podcast. Can we just turn the camera around so we cut Mitch off?
Just take
Can-
this.
can be that
This is
right
why you and I are sitting so far away from
now.
each
That
other.
one out. I don't think before I talk.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, I don't think before I talk, so I'm on an audio podcast with a microphone in my face.
Also, yeah, the reason we're doing this video podcast is because I'm in town and the four of
Yeah.
us can get together.
Oh, that's
Guys
right.
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And where are you from, Rob?
I'm from not Melbourne.
You're way too much energized at the moment. So
I'm excited and I'm hungry and I'm sober and I'm from Canberra.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
knows that already.
So hungry.
Yeah.
We've been sitting here for about an hour trying to set this thing
I
up.
might also add, it's only, what, 4:30, or have I got
No,
time
it's like
wrong?
freaking
4:30.
it is like
Serious?
7,
Oh,
so-
I'm
8
willing to
o'clock.
update the time on my computer. It's
quarter to 8.
quarter to 8.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Far out. No, hang on, I got here like a couple of hours. Oh, we are running over time, aren't we?
Yeah, we
You
are.
got
bit.
here at 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might
Was
add,
that-
I
was
was
that quarter past
really
6:30?
busy today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We told security, what, half an hour?
About half an hour, and
That was about an hour and a half
that
ago,
was-
so...
yeah.
So,
We'll tell
Well,
them how we take technical difficulties and. Or it's not a half
I think
hour
they'll
ago.
be alright.
But I mean, yeah, like other
it's
security,
a big
like
one.
security and stuff have been wandering around and seeing us, and like
Yeah.
it's not,
They don't seem to be bothered. at
it's
all.
not like we're hiding the obvious fact that we're filming something.
Yeah. People have been walking past and like they've been
Camera right
respecting
there.
the fact that
Yeah, there's actually been a couple of people who come try to walk through the camera and
And
realise...
then we have to stop.
And that's before the camera's been even turned on.
Yeah.
yeah.
I should put actually viewfinder around so I can see what the hell we're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, we're not
That
moving
was
anywhere,
smart.
so it'll be fine. Plus, it distracts me.
Oh yeah, you're looking at yourself
It's
going.
like, no,
Bit
I'm like,
narcissistic
oh,
there.
my goodness, I'm looking good today.
I might add Rob's in a suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. You probably
said,
can't see
"Hey,
it
let's
that well
suit up."
past
I was
the,
like, we're going to the beach.
But it's a HD camera, we can see it fine.
No, but I'm saying the laptop might be in the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not so
Hang on. Shh, suit!
Hey!
Hey.
Oh god. So, what have we been doing this week? We're all getting distracted when people walk past.
Traveling to Melbourne.
Yeah.
I did that this week.
I picked him up yesterday.
Oh yeah, shout out to this guy for picking me up from the airport.
You were at the airport at the same time, weren't
My
you,
day,
Mitch?
I was there quite a few hours earlier. My day yesterday was my best friend's going to Adelaide for her partner for the weekend to visit her uncle. And I was on the duty of taking them to the airport at 5 a.m. but also taking care of the puppy for the weekend.
Oh, that's good
Now,
fun.
yes,
Mitch, the
because
looking after animals guy.
this puppy is a good little dog. She's toilet trained, but she's lazy.
Yeah.
She's toilet trained, but she's lazy.
No, she
Sounds like
knows-
half the people I used to live with.
She
She
knows
knows
she
to go
needs to go
outside
outside,
when
but
she's
she
got the
won't.
toilet, but half the time she will, half the time she won't. So all day yesterday she's gone outside to go to the toilet, backwards, outside, inside, out. Until last night, where I wake up at 5 a.m. because she's trying to jump on my bed to wake me up. So I get up, go drink water, I'm like, piss, 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 shit, shit, shit. I'm a dog thinking,
So much duty.
We apologise
So
to
much.
Federation Square for Mitch's language.
so much, and yeah.
I might-
So one day she's good, one day she's bad.
I'm just realising now that
Weekend.
this is a podcast where no one's really speaking over each other this time, and we're more confident
That's
speaking
because we
in a
know
public,
when we're going to speak.
Yeah, we can see each other. and
but
stuff.
also more confident speaking in a public place than we are on Skype, because there's normally big chunks of gaps in Skype.
Yeah.
But that might be delayed with...
Yeah, it could
I'm
be
not
like,
usually
you know,
comfortable speaking in public.
Yeah, like lag
Because
delays and
of
stuff like
me.
If we were like, I'm sorry. If we were on the stage behind us,
I wouldn't be talking.
yeah,
I
we
would-
wouldn't
I would
be.
probably go
It'd be much
do-
more intimidating, I think.
I'd be-
I would ask for a bigger mic if I was on stage.
I would need a
I'd
new
be
suit.
very silent, just like,
Need a tux, man.
I need a new
Hiding
suit
behind a
because I would
microphone.
mess this one.
That's true.
Oh, thanks for that picture, Will.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're early in the podcast. I want to get over and done with Things That Make Me Mad, part 2.
Okay.
Because...
guy.
Still Mitch!
That guy.
I'm number one!
Because I didn't get it out last week, did I?
No, because
No.
you said it, but then. you
Alright,
just
so
lost
last
the
week I said 3 things that pissed me off. I've got number 3 for this week.
Okay.
Alright, so number 1, Mitch. No, number 1.
Number one is always Mitch.
Number one is
1.5
always-
is another thing.
Alright, so the first one is this season of television. There's nothing more that pisses me off than fat loss shows, cooking shows, cleaning shows, building shows, dancing shows, talent shows, singing shows, more dancing shows,
Just
more
everything
cooking
like
shows, more
So
home
reality
renovation
TV,
shows.
in a nutshell.
So, and Big Brother.
Channel 9,
So-
Channel 10, Channel 7, Channel ABC.
Yeah, nothing more than pisses me off in watching that. It's all only thing that's on TV at the moment. And Guardian shows are just worse.
Yeah, every channel except for SBS, which are right over there and such a wonderful network.
Oh yeah, thank you,
Normally
SB.
have
Thank you, SBS.
the more exotic TV shows on. Later
9:30 at night.
Yeah, they've got the
You got the exotic. But before that, you have was like South Park. and
That's gonna be a
Happy Tree
GIF now.
Yeah. Someone
We're gonna make that into a GIF.
do we have
Get on it,
fans to
internet.
make gifs?
This is
I'll
the
make 'em.
perfect,
Okay.
perfect description for SBS. At 9:30, they have Happy Tree Friends, which is cartoon animals killing each other, all
Yeah,
fluffy.
that's
And then
always awesome.
after that, you have some exotic show where they just, as Sean does.
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
Oh god, that spiked so bad.
Yeah, it's spiked on our one too.
SBS in a nutshell.
Although I am enjoying the fact they got more MMA. Is someone wheeling a car
MMA
past?
is
I
so
can hear.
entertaining.
MMA is quite. They've got Bellator at the moment, but I'm starting to think it would start MMA to becoming more like WWE.
Who's that guy that broke his leg like a couple weeks ago?
Oh, that Silva. The Silva.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Silva.
Anderson still.
That
Anderson
looks
still.
nasty.
Yeah.
Silva, yeah.
What a terrible way to end his career, seriously.
Yeah, just kick snap.
Yeah.
I love the because I was watching it. I was listening to reading the live feed, and someone's gone round two. He goes in. He makes a kick. Makes a second sweep kick. Anderson's on the ground. His foot's in two locations. This does not look good. I'm like, really?
No, really.
I've got to add one thing to this sport. Anyone watch tennis last week?
No.
So my
See
neck hurts
that-
from doing this. Dunk, dunk.
And
Dunk.
no, they
Dunk.
see the glorious shot when the ball got like full on whacked in the face with a tennis ball.
Oh.
So describe how it happened. One guy serves the
Boom.
ball. One guy serves the ball.
Yeah.
Other one hits it back. And as he's hit it, it's gone straight across the court
Oh.
and nabbed the ball boy straight in the forehead. Full pellet. This kid just stands there, goes whack, and just stands there back. And goes
At
back.
least he wouldn't have to go fight again.
And he took it like a man.
You got a black eye from it, I think.
Jesus.
I
Those-
reckon
those
you know-
he
guys are
had a
like
tennis ball sized
250
lump on his forehead.
those
Yeah,
are
tennis ball size lump.
250 Ks an hour or something.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
a tennis ball.
Ref on that says
but
250.
250, a ball traveling 250 Ks. He was a tennis ball. It would.
Imagine if it was a
Not
cricket
tickle.
ball. It would kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
It would just go
His
straight
skull
through
would
your head.
split, and his thing would just.
It'd be like
How
Stannis.
good-
spraying out.
One of the
It'd be
most
like an over-exaggerated anime. It's just-
one of the most watched videos from last year was the the ball boy from Australian Open who actually caught the ball.
He dived.
The one, he just hit it back and he hit it
that's right.
full
Just
pelt,
right.
and he just gone boink and just picked out of midair.
Nice.
And that was like, oh!
Yeah.
His hand would have really hurt.
he just looked like I'm a boss.
Yeah.
Oh, we
My
would've
hand is sore.
had, like,
Oh.
So what else has been going on, guys?
Oh, hang on, I didn't get to number 2.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Alright, number 2. People that wear underwear that's got the days of the week on it, and don't wear the same
that a
day.
thing?
Yeah, and don't
I've
wear
never seen that
the same day as the day it's on. So we're wearing Friday underwear on Monday.
Yeah.
There's someone I work with who bent over the other day. I saw her underwear had Thursday on a fucking Tuesday. For God's
You
sake.
sure they just hadn't watched it?
It's been on the same page
There are
for
people
5
that do
days.
that.
Yeah.
Jordan, no.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Alright, so number 3.
Number 3. Driving into this goddamn city.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
know
there's
the
not
feels.
there's not a safe way to drive into a city. And then, okay, there's not just. I'm going to bunch this into one thing. Firstly, drive anywhere in the Melbourne inner area. There was a fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
This is a
That's alright.
helicopter. Not only is it thanks for waving. Not only is it impossible to drive into a city, but they do the works on the West Gate the other week. So they spent 2 nights closing the West Gate to fix it. The next day it opens, and there's a 13-metre crack down one of the lanes. That bridge is going to fall down. Right? That bridge is going to fall.
That makes
And
me
people
think
are going to
I
die.
drove
They
over it
claimed it
today.
was perfectly safe as well.
That bridge is going to fall. People are going to die.
How old is it? It's
1974?
It's about 2 weeks or something.
74, so it's about 40 years old.
That's
the bridge is about 40 years old, so it's
It was designed to take about 100,000 a week, and it's on probably 100,000 a day now. So that bridge is going to fall. I'm saying it here first. when that bridge falls, people are going to die. And the
Well,
government
no,
is
no.
going to
Actually-
the government is going to blame someone, and we, as the citizens of Melbourne, are going to have to pay for it.
People on the bridge will die, but a lot less people will die per week because there's no suicides.
Thank you, Mitch.
Way to bring it down.
Actually, it does make a point though.
Actually,
It's
since they
a good
put
thing in a way, though.
put the suicide, since they put the suicide safe bridge fence on, there's been a lot less.
Let's not get morbid.
It's a-
Yeah, let's not
I
go
thought it
there.
was
Let's
less.
not go there.
Let's say we're arguing here.
Not none. There's not like
There's not none.
completely none.
But if you
It's
build a
less.
bridge, people are going to jump.
I'm gonna totally take over this mic right now until these guys shut up. Hey, look at that.
Such
It
a-
wa-
when we're drinking tonight.
You build a bridge, people are going
Hey,
to jump.
this is the Sean and
Sean and
Rob show.
Rob show.
This is a
And
freak.
in this episode, we talk about how Mitch and Trav should build a bridge and fucking get over it.
Helicopter.
Build a bridge and not let 100,000 people over it.
Yeah.
Okay, different topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, we're done. Anyone else got anything to talk about?
Oh no, I just thought that was quite funny actually.
I want to talk about how editing sucks.
How would you guys know? Okay, hang on.
We edit our own videos.
So,
Don't you just copy it, paste it, and put it on YouTube?
No.
no.
You gotta
So,
shit like that.
Okay, we're not going to teach you guys how to actually.
So I'm gonna explain like how my
You
side
edit.
of it works because these guys like they record and edit from like very professional using very professional programs and like
We're
they
pros,
actually
I wear a suit.
they record from the console. And
I wear a
record-
black shirt.
I record PC games.
Sean's called you, Sean. You can just, you can use a professional program.
Shut up.
We don't do illegal things. We actually buy all our
Anyway,
programs.
Yeah, we pay for our stuff.
anyway,
Thank you to
so
Audacity for being free.
Yeah.
I record my PC games with Fraps, and I use this very professional mic.
And no one
But
can see
I don't-
because it's behind the laptop.
I don't yet. Yeah, whatever. Thank you, Mitch. Now they can't hear what I'm saying.
Look at the spikes.
Sure.
That'd be a waveform,
So,
Mitch.
so I don't use Audacity to record separately. I just go into Fraps and it already records my microphone. It records everything on screen. So, anyway, that's not the point of the story. I recorded Limbo, and in that game you die a lot. It's alright.
Just leave it.
It's alright.
Leave it.
I'm just going to watch back and watch Mitch's
Yeah.
reaction.
So, yes, I recorded Limbo, and in that game you die quite frequently. And I tried to put a death counter like right in the corner. And I thought it was going to be like really cool, like yeah, I'll just like do this every time I die. And then I realized, oh wait, I'm doing friggin' I'm recording in not Photoshop, Movie Maker. And when that happens, like it doesn't update, like you can't update it. Just like you can't say like, okay, I want now to be 3. There's like you have to change the caption every single time. I died about maybe 30 times in the episode.
So you can't put keyframes in?
A movie making? No.
No, it's very
Keyframes,
basic.
what are those
It's
things?
extremely basic, dude. So so I was just like, I'll scrap it. But it took me 3 hours to do maybe 15 deaths. And then I was just like, no, fuck this. I'll
It's like,
just,
oh shit, I gotta get to the airport and pick up milk.
yeah, that was basically it. Like, well, I'll just get rid of it all and I'll just render it. And then I rendered it, and picked it up, and it was supposed to upload yesterday. It didn't. So, oh well.
So my suggestion is probably buy or download a better program.
Yeah, I will.
Are you using a Mac or PC?
Legally.
PC.
Alright, so probably Elements.
Yeah, Elements.
I was gonna say, get just for the next one.
Oh, sorry,
just get
Premiere.
yeah, just get the Premiere CC from online. Try it for the 30 days.
Yeah.
That's what I've just used recently for our next Minecraft video. It's got the best feature ever. It has got multi-view window. So it literally means I can watch all 4
so you can
windows,
just, like, click on
and
that.
it clicks, and that's the video it's recording at that point.
Okay.
And then clicks, and as soon as I click, it also does the cut for me, so I don't have to do a separate button to cut it and then start the video again.
That's handy as hell.
And then if I need to change, all I go into time frame is I move the frame over a bit, and it actually takes that window and makes it a bit longer, and that one a bit shorter.
Yeah.
So it is the best feature ever.
That's freaking cool.
So it's going to save me about an hour of editing Minecraft videos, which we will start up again soon.
Yes.
It's a bit hard to film when, what's your name? Rob.
I don't know, what is my name?
Superman. Suited creeper.
Oh.
Okay, so we got sirens now.
Sweet.
Smart one, what do you expect?
Melbourne.
It's Los Angeles.
This one not in
Honestly.
Brisbane. Sirens over 27.
Yeah.
I miss
At least
Brisbane
At least
sometimes.
we can drive easily in this city, not like the other cities in Australia where it's mostly
Oh,
one ways or this way,
Brisbane's
this way.
Brisbane's not too bad to drive
The only
in.
thing about
Sydney is
Brisbane-
horrible.
The
Sydney.
only thing about Brisbane is that it's full of Queensland drivers.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly. Here's great because it's pretty much just one.
It's a
giant-
square.
It's one giant grid.
It's a square.
It's great.
Yeah, if you miss one street, you realise you can go up the next one, go across one block, back in.
And you know
go
what
there.
the best
It's
part is?
easy.
You got Spencer, King William, and Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
4 streets that go north-south, well, basically north-south in Melbourne. So easy to remember.
That just made sense to me.
Yeah.
So here's Spencer Street.
We just blew Rob's mind.
Yeah.
Live on the
Look
podcast,
at
we
this.
have video evidence.
What
Camera.
do you call? Do you still call Southern Cross Station Spencer Street Station or Southern Cross?
I call it
I
Southern
call
Cross
I
now.
call it Southern Cross.
Some used to call it Spencer Street just from when I was little, and then they changed it to Southern Cross.
No,
And I realised it's not.
I always
Yeah,
thought it was
such
called
as
Southern Cross.
It was 2002, wasn't it? It got changed to that.
Oh, well.
Also,
Might
noticed
be better.
something quite amusing when we have a nice bit of downfall like rain soon. The new area in High Point has the same roof as
Southern Cross.
used
So it's got
to
that.
have.
It's got that little tarp
Oh,
thing where
yes.
it falls through.
So it's not as big. Like it's only extended out.
So only needs about
But-
that much of rain before it pokes a hole
There
through.
was
So
wasn't
it's
a-
about 10 meter about it's a good 20 meters long. So if we do get this big bit around downfall, but the funny part is it's all where this prestige high fashion stores are. So if that area floods, it's going to go straight down and flood their stores.
Oh, sucks in.
Yeah.
I remember when
Good design for.
they had that big storm, the big hailstorm. It was I think it was 09 or 10.
Oh, yeah.
The one
that's
that-
on
right.
Christmas?
Yeah, well, it wasn't Christmas, but it was around Christmas
It
when like the
totaled,
giant hailstorms damaged all the cars in the southeastern suburbs.
Yeah, yeah. It
I was
totaled
at
so many cars.
I was at Knox Shopping Centre that day, and I got stuck inside because of the hail. Anyway, I remember that the only part of the shopping centre flooded was the food court, and Red Rooster had to shut down. They took out the downlights, and as they took out the downlights, they just took it out. The water's coming out like a hose.
Oh my god.
And it was literally just going onto their service desk and shorting out the registers, which is still had backup generators. And I'm just watching. I've got the video of it somewhere.
They shouldn't have taken down the downlights.
I saw a funny thing the day after that. Well, one I had the downfall was on Christmas Day, where it was hailing and everything. Also, the next day I was at work.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I walk out of work and go to my car, look at the car next to mine. There's a nice, brand new Suzuki Swift, and it's just dents all over it. Cracks in the window.
A bit like
It's-
Swiss cheese.
It was pretty much that, yes. But the windscreen was all like cracked and just every window was broken. I was thinking, oh, I hate
So
that
many
place.
insurance claims. Like, I would have hated
But
going for an insurance
the
claim.
thing is that way, they just wrote every car off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you got
it's
insurance for
cheaper.
your car and wanted your car, just pray for a hailstorm. Just total your car.
Well, like we said about 2 podcasts ago, so 1 podcast ago on the iTunes store, BadSpawn.com.
I know your face on iTunes.
I talked about my car and the accident I got into.
Was that 2 weeks ago or was that last week?
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
I thought it was on the last one.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, no, I remember.
I don't remember.
I was drunk.
The only thing I talked about last week was me getting angry. Listening back to it, I only spoke about one thing about me getting angry. In the
Oh, okay. Fair
Surprise, surprise. For anyone who knows me. Yeah, but I go in next week to get my car fixed, and they're like, yeah, there's a good chance it's going to get written off. I'm like, oh, great. So, new car for me.
What kind of car is it?
Ford Falcon.
Like year?
Early 2000s.
So you probably, like, in terms of insurance, you probably get a decently good car.
I'll get $2,000. I'll get $2,000 from that car. It's over 300,000 Ks.
Oh.
I
I get off my car as a little shoebox.
Yeah, I know, but I've driven my car everywhere.
Ah,
But no, I appreciate RSTV went out of their way to look after me this time, so not like I've needed help. Actually, I haven't needed RSTV before, but this time, first time I actually thought I needed them, and they've called me, kept updating me what's going on. I thought, fucking thank God I'm with RSTV. So
Yeah.
RSTV,
Yeah, go with
I-
RCV though.
Shout out to those guys.
They really helped me out one time when I had my other car accident. The lady in front of me had no brake lights, unfortunately. Slammed her brakes on. So, unfortunately, I was a bit too close, so I ran up her ass.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, the most damage done was my car. I smashed a headlight, went up a little bit, and the bumper had
Oh,
this not little bit. It was an old '87 Corolla, so it was like a little tank. Her car had a tiny little scratch and a dent in the bumper, tiny, unnoticeable. So she wanted to go through insurance. Like, all right, I'll go for it. And sorry, I have RT, do my claim. They go, oh, they didn't pay. I can't afford to pay. And a week later, I get this call from the lady I hit, abusing me, saying, you need to hurry up and pay that effing bill, hurry up and do it, my husband can't drive the car, it can't be repaired. So I go, I'll call AUCV,
Yep.
and they just told me, you don't need to pay it. If you can't afford it,
Yep.
give you another month.
Yep.
But wait, she's going to be unhelpful like that and abuse you.
Yeah, she has been right.
Make her wait. Make her wait. You go, alright. Even though I can pay that day card alone. Like, you go, alright, look, I got
Should we be talking about this on the podcast?
That's fine.
We don't know who
They're
this
help.
person is, so...
this is the guy who sat down across the table from me
Yeah.
for his own safety. So we went up to Federation Square to go do the podcast before, and it is packed.
It is packed.
It was
Tennis finals.
women's finals tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is just ridiculous
Wow.
how busy it is over there.
Like, it's literally, there's people watching at home that way, and there's quite a lot of people
That
out there.
far out.
It's, there's quite a lot of
I
people
can't
out
see
there.
shit. For the record.
And that's with his glasses on.
There's a big wall, like,
There's
separating.
a big silver wall.
Oh, there you go.
If it was Superman, we could see through that wall.
Yeah.
And possibly other things.
It might be a lead. It might be a lead wall. Superman can't see through
Yeah,
lead.
but they're probably getting in trouble, isn't it? It's like,
Am I right?
using
Is it lead?
shit.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I was right. Our comic book guy over here.
It's good to be kryptonite in there. He'll back off.
Rob, comic book guy.
Yeah.
Isn't it odd that Superman, there's always kryptonite whenever Superman got it?
Actually, not in the Man of Steel movies.
No, there's nothing.
The
And the
actual-
next one apparently there might be, though, just to make the story clear about why Batman can actually match it with Superman.
They'd have to bring it in, because if they don't,
It's like,
What's gonna be his weakness?
if it's not, it's gonna be, oh, you're Superman, I'm Batman. Oh, hi, Batman. Boom!
He's-
Batman's dead.
basically without kryptonite, he's a pretty much an immortal god. Nothing would be able to kill him without it.
Yeah.
So they've taken it out
He's
of the
alien
movie.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, we're taking it out of the actual story of the movie. It's a big...
If he has no weakness, what's the appeal to the audience? Because the appeal normally is that you have the hero, he comes across the problem, and he's unable to defeat it, so he has to rise up to the challenge.
This is the hero's journey, by the way.
Is
You can look
it-
it up.
is it
It's called
this
the hero's
what-
journey.
Is it called a hero's journey? Is
The
it?
hero's, yeah, it's
I was wondering-
it's the archetypal trope. It's called.
It's the
the
same
hero's
thing.
journey.
When I did wrestling, I'm going to let you in a little bit of a backstory here of wrestling. The way we work a match is we have
I'm the
a
wrestling guy.
former wrestler, thank you.
Former wrestler.
Almost.
As the wrestling, the story of a match is always this. And you can actually watch any wrestling match is always that. So the good guy starts off and it looks like he's going to win. The bad guy does something bad and suddenly the bad guy. So we start to hate the bad guy. The good guy comes,
It's like Game of Thrones.
like Game of Thrones, like it's heroes
Except
movies.
the good guy always dies.
The good guy looks like he's going to come back,
Yeah.
and just as he looks like he's starting to build something to come back, the bad guy does something dirty again and keeps on top. Good guy starts to build up. Good guy starts to build up even more. Good guy gets really, really close to winning. Then the bad guy cuts him off, and suddenly, boom, good guy again wins. Or good guy comes up all the way there, and bad guy does something really, really dirty and
Hits
wins.
him with a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or kick to the groin when
Yeah.
the ref's not seen.
Or does something off stage, like
Or gets disqualified.
crushes his
Yeah.
car or
Selfish,
something.
honestly, I can't wait to see Superman kick Batman's ass.
Well, how many times has Batman beaten Superman? It's like once in all the comic book history.
I don't know. I don't really read a lot of DC.
Man.
Uh,
Unless Batman finds out that his weakness is kryptonite.
Well, he's Batman. He's gonna find out. He's the world's greatest detective. The
Yeah.
Dolly.
People always rag on Superman for being allergic to rocks from his own planet. I'm allergic to flowers from this planet.
Exactly.
So, hello.
There are people who are allergic to grass from their own planet, so you see the Bubble Boys, so they're allergic to everything from this planet.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way of looking at it, Sean.
Yeah,
I didn't think of it before like that. Isn't Kryptonite the remembrance of the planet that he was born on?
It's the planet core.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
core.
it's basically like the.
Well, if we came encounter with our core,
think-
we'd die too. It's
Well,
fucking
exactly.
molten
That's
hot.
what core is. If you
It's
look
like-
back in the comics, doesn't it?
It's like the Kryptonian answer to uranium, basically.
Does it affect them on their own planet? It's in the
No,
core?
because they're in the atmosphere, and that I did actually like that explanation in The Man of Steel. that the kryptonite or whatever the thing, when he got onto the Kryptonian ship, he started getting super weak because he's grown accustomed to Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, it was kryptonite. It was kryptonite, but it was the kryptonite like an oxygen.
It was like the Kryptonian atmosphere was being
it was a
simulated
gas form.
in Zod's ship.
Which was really good to see. So we actually get the idea that he still might be weakened by kryptonite, but it's not a good enough example yet.
Yeah, because there's like artists like ideas, or I guess what would you say, artists take on Krypton, and it's like clouded by gas.
Yeah,
it's like,
well, that's what it was when the video came out, when Man of Steel came out.
Yeah,
it was just the orange gas around it, like a Jupiter sort of planet.
Yeah,
I actually really enjoyed that movie. It was really good.
I actually enjoyed it too.
I liked it more than a lot of people seem to dislike it. Like it wasn't a super great movie, but it wasn't as bad as a lot of people.
I liked more of the I like movies that have good backstory of another helicopter.
I think that's a plane.
Same helicopter.
No, it'll be the Vic Pol helicopter.
it's an aircraft.
Anyway,
Aren't they
you can
all-
tell.
Thing goes wrong.
It's white and blue, isn't it?
There's multiple helicopters for Vic Pol.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Anyway,
Uh,
we got time. Okay.
we're quite actually we're doing really well.
Yeah.
No, I like the superhero movies that actually explain the background to those superheroes.
Yeah.
So like the original Batman one was always good. The Superman one. I mean, my girlfriend hates it when I talk to her about it. That my favorite Batman movie is the second one because I just love the role Heath Ledger did. And she's like, no.
Oh, you're talking about that when you said the second one. I thought you meant Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito.
Movie.
Heath Ledger made that movie.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And I hate people saying he only made it because he died.
Yeah.
No, that was just a great
no.
movie.
That was definitely a factor.
It would've
Also, by the way, MVP of that movie, in my opinion, was Aaron Eckhart. Like, I totally bought his change from Harvey Dent to Two-Face. Like, to me, that was way better acting.
Who was the
than-
best character in the third Batman movie?
I loved Bane's gentleman type British accent. I thought it just
The,
unusual. It was quite good.
Anyway,
Because-
that's... Gary Oldman
You're
was
wrong.
MVP of Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight Rises, rather. Dark Knight Returns, completely different movie. And comic.
I still think Alfred was the best character in the third Batman movie. You got to think in Batman Dark Knight Rises. You got to think like Alfred in that last one. The sheer breakdown of the character.
It's a brilliant actor.
Michael
Keaton.
What's Michael Keaton?
Michael
Yeah.
Caine.
He's a
Michael-
Michael Caine.
Who's Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton
Keaton
was
was
Batman.
We're just pissed off every one of our viewers.
I just got really confused because I thought you were talking about the guy that was the boss.
Michael Keaton.
Yes, that's what I said. Jason.
How's the Serenity?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we are going to piss people off.
No, we're doing
I
fine.
was like, who the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that guy is an amazing actor.
Michael Caine, yeah. Yeah.
And you.
I was watching a movie the other day with him as a German soldier. I'm like, he's
Which
got the
one?
most...
We were just talking about 3 different people.
Michael Caine.
Okay.
Alfred.
There you go.
I watched a movie with him, like, in his very young career, as him as a German soldier. I'm like, it makes no sense. He's got the most British accent you could hope for.
Yeah.
It's like Sleeper Agent or something.
No, yeah, he was in the end, yeah. He was,
Hey, called it. I don't need to watch that movie now.
but he was like, it was a great movie just watching him in a B-grade movie and going, this guy makes so much money in his future. You right there?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
Do you reckon, like...
Trying to discuss about.
I do have to admit, though, it would have been so funny if they had Penguin in any of those movies.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I don't know, just bring back,
It depends what they do with the new, what's good possibly the Justice League movies. The Batman vs Superman goes on to Justice
That's
League.
pretty much going to be the Justice League movie because it's going to have freaking Wonder Woman in it.
And
Just-
supposedly...
I've just forgotten, who played, Mr. Fox in, the Batman trilogy? Which...
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, yeah, that's it. I couldn't think his name. I couldn't remember his name, I should say. Because can you imagine Morgan Freeman going, the Penguin returns in 5 years to Gotham after doing his, March of the Penguins?
He's amazing.
Can you please say the Penguin returns to Gotham every 5 years?
yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with these movies and how they match it up against Marvel movies.
Marvel definitely have a massive foot, if not most of the leg in the door in that regard, seeing as they're already in sequence phase 2 of
And then
Avengers
they've got
verse.
phase 3 or part of phase 3 planned already, and they've got even from there and whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because like Age of Ultron is going to be the end of phase 2, and then phase 3 will immediately kick off with. We don't know yet. I don't think any of that's been revealed. Everything else at the moment.
I think they planned a third Thor movie on there.
that
Oh,
would make sense.
Jesus.
Well, they need to. They kept it open.
Yeah.
Well, obviously then no one dies in
Well,
Avengers
they've
2.
got to keep it open for Avengers.
Yeah, but, okay, so we saw the gauntlet in the Thor movie, the first Thor movie.
Was the Infinity Gauntlet in there?
It's
Okay, cool.
it's in the treasure room of
Also, by the way,
Asgard.
so is the Eye of Agamotto, so we're hopefully going to see Doctor Strange at some point. Go on.
Yes, so the Infinity Gauntlet's there. Now, right if I'm wrong, but is it Thanos that gets that?
Yes.
And he ends up
Thanos-
killing just about all the Avengers in a single comic book series with
There you
it.
go.
If I remember correctly.
Well, basically, Thanos already has the Infinity Gauntlet. In the comics, he already has the Infinity Gauntlet, but he's trying to find the Infinity Stones, which are 5 different stones. One of them was kind of revealed / spoiled in the second Thor movie. At least that is what a lot of fans
We can't
understand.
really say spoiled, because they all tie in.
Yeah, well, no, I know, but what a lot of people are theorizing is a particular thing in the second Thor movie is one of the.
You can
Infinity
explain
Stones.
it because the movie's been out for more than a year.
The red mist is believed to be the equivalent of an Infinity Stone. That's stuff that infects Jane Foster.
Yeah.
And so basically these 5 Infinity Stones which go into the Infinity Gauntlet and basically make you like just a CEO of the universe.
CEO of the universe. Thanos, CEO of the universe.
Well, as I said, they could go to a lot of things. Like, they could go
You've got
to
Galactus
Thanos,
at
they
3
could go to
o'clock.
the Civil War.
No, I hope they don't do Civil War.
But I said there's a lot of possibilities they can do.
For Avengers 2.
No, for all of them.
No, we know what
whatever
Avengers
else
2 is
from
going to be.
there.
It's gonna
Avengers
be-
2 is Ultron.
But I mean, from elsewhere, from phase 3. They need to
Which
finish
one's
the
Ultron?
line of
Ultron's, he was created from Pym particles. By the way, Hank Pym has been all but confirmed for Ant-Man, and so they're everyone bitching about how Ultron is going to show up in Avengers 2. There's your answer.
And yeah, Rock has been confirmed as Lobo, so suck it in, you two guys.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
one thing they do need to tie in is the end of Thor 2. With
Yeah.
what's happened from there.
You're talking about the very, very end yet.
Yes, sorry, before it goes to the credits.
I can't
the
remember
middle
what
bit.
I can't
Yeah,
remember what scene.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the Infinity
Is it
Stone.
too late to actually talk?
No, it's not. You mean too early?
Oh, is it too, actually, is it...
Is
Too
it
soon?
If I say something now, is it going to
too
spoil it?
spoiler.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's
been
been
out-
out.
it's
It's
been
on
out
DVD.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been
So
more than 2 weeks.
when Loki at the end, you see he is dethroned Odin.
Oh yes, that's
taking
right.
his
Yep.
place, and Thor's there talking to Odin, or Loki as Odin.
Yep.
It's a massive thing that they got to finish.
Yeah.
Oh, that now Loki's
Sorry.
alive and how he's got the
They can't
throne of
kill off.
Asgard or whatever.
Yeah, they can't kill off Thor in the second Avengers movie
Obviously.
and leave that open.
I tell you what, Loki as a character so far in the basically Avengers series, including all the minor movies they created in Avengers, has got to be one of the best ever castings in any kind of comic book hero movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant actor.
Brilliant actor.
Beats the shit out of Heath Ledger's Joker.
No. Great two of those in the same movie and just
You just said best casting for a comic movie. I am
comic book.
comic book movie.
Not a
Yes.
comic.
It's the same
Difference
as-
between a comic and a comic book.
Same as
Comic book. You know what?
you pronounced Batman, but yes, I don't see him as better as Heath Ledger's.
Well, no, that's what I'm just expanding upon what Trav had said, which is that Tom Hiddleston as Loki has been the best casting in a comic book movie.
I think it might be right. I think I might
The
be
thing
right.
as well is people just hate
We
that the
also went
Joker
crazy
wasn't
over
really the Joker, was it?
Dude, I went crazy
He's
over
a
that
good-
guy.
Dude, Tumblr continually to this day goes crazy over that guy.
I know.
That Sheep's take on Joker was a very different take to what Joker usually was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
It was
He was
just
very much
more.
like-
you could
He was very-
say that because Tom would be going to what Loki's actually like.
Yeah.
So I think say the best take on a comic book character would be Heath Ledger.
What was the best ever take of the Joker in any of the media? In any media?
Cesar Romero at the end. Or Mark Hamill.
I don't know, like, because I haven't seen, like, a whole lot about him.
I'd have to say Joker in the second Batman movie, Arkham City, was such a good rendition. No, sorry, did I say movie?
Yeah.
Try again.
Game.
Yeah, so Batman in Arkham City game was by far one of the best renditions of the Joker character because he was psychotic, he had no limitation because he knew he was dying, and yet he had no care whatsoever fucking ever that he was going to
I
die.
liked the Joker in, what was that game? The fighting game.
Oh, Injustice?
Injustice, yeah, I liked him in that. He was, I don't know, he was just, like, nuts the entire time.
Also, spoiler, I'll be cosplaying as the Joker for PAX this year.
You
Nice.
could do a good Joker, I reckon.
I reckon he looks like a bit of a Joker.
Psychotic enough.
Probably needs a shave a lot, but...
Yeah.
Just still why so serious for us.
Oh.
Alright, speaking of other news that I want to get off on this podcast. Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Finally!
I didn't want to talk about this. because
Finally
everyone
arrested.
else is talking about it. We don't need to feed him more fire.
There's
Unfortunately-
people shaking their heads around us at the moment saying, no, don't talk about this.
There's
He
someone right
got
here saying we're
arrested.
gonna talk about this.
I don't care about you. Give me the mic. He got arrested. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay, good times.
And I
He
want, I
might
just,
not be let back into the US.
I know, but he might not be back in Australia either because he's got a criminal record now.
You're talking.
They'll let Snoop Dogg in.
Pardon?
They'll let Snoop Dogg in. They'll let 50 Cent in.
That Snoop
Oh,
Dogg
yeah.
during
They
the
can't-
Snoop Dogg during the week set his fire alarm off in his hotel and got pictures with the firefighters. That has got to be one of the best instances of why to smoke weed.
I don't know. As much
Don't
as I
smoke weed.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
worry.
As much as
Do not
I
blaze it.
dislike them all,
Do not
they
blaze.
can't not let Justin Bieber back in if they let Snoop Dogg, like Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent in.
Well, I'm pretty sure if I was Australian Customs, I wouldn't let Justin Bieber in anyway. Oh, he's got a criminal record as well, so.
If they're silly, they're going to let them like their couple criminal record last in, they will need to let him in. It'd be, I don't know, can't word, but it's not that fair. I don't want to hate him, but I think it would be funny if he moved back in the US because a lot of his career will be gone.
Speaking of Just Blaze as well, have you seen on Tumblr and Reddit during the week that a lot of people are arguing if Ray is doing drugs at the moment?
Yeah.
It has become a full online argument on the Rooster Teeth subreddit,
Yeah.
and people are like attacking Ray. Other people are trying to defend Ray, saying it's Ray's choice. He's allowed to choose if he does drugs in his own
He's got to
personal-
be. He's got to be regretting this more than YOLO now.
I don't think so. 'Cause
I
he
don't-
does
I
it
don't think-
every
He does still do
episode.
it.
I think it's just that it was just funny that one time they came across a Blaze in the Nether, and just Blaze, and then it's like everyone's going, he does drugs.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it right now. Like, Ray has been very adamant. Like, in
He's straight
everything
edge.
that every time he's been questioned about this, he's said like, I don't drink because personal reasons. Like, my dad was messed up, blah blah blah, and like drugs, I just don't see the interest.
He doesn't smoke.
He does it because it's funny and it's making fun of people that literally say 420 just Blaze because like it's a thing.
I got salt back
He's
now.
doing it. He's doing it ironically.
He's done a lot of things like that. YOLO was a good example of it as well. I said YOLO a lot. He doesn't say it anymore because people actually like
Thought he was the dude.
Well,
Yeah.
someone put up a video that Ray put up ages ago of his apartment, like just as he started Rooster Teeth. Like, someone told me to do a video of my apartment, and someone put on at the 4-minute 20-second part. You can obviously a bong in the corner. So I went to look at the video. It's a freaking pipe, not like a drug pipe or anything. I might add. It's just like a PVC pipe in the corner of his room, just tied up against something. And people make molehills. What was it?
Mountain
Correct.
Could be a homemade bomb.
What?
Could be a homemade bomb.
I seriously.
Bong or bomb?
Bomb.
He's attested to
Okay,
it.
let's not say that word out loud either. I might add, 'cause we're in a public place right now.
I said bomb.
Oh, I said
I didn't say
said
the
it.
other one. Yes, that could be very bad because that could be taken way out of context. Yeah, bags.
Just bring attention to it. God.
Anyway,
Hey, so that's probably a good time to wrap things up because
No.
I noticed that the lights are coming on, and
48.
so we are losing.
And we're hungry.
we're rapidly losing daylight.
Yeah,
and
we're-
we need to get food in our
Yeah, we're hungry. And
We be hungry.
Yeet.
Well, I like a sausage at lunchtime. That's about it.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah,
I want to
so-
say thank you for Rob for coming down to Melbourne.
No worries.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you for the Australian. What is Australian Rooster Teeth street team?
Rooster
Yep,
Teeth
or
street
Rooster
team.
Teeth.
Melbourne.
What do you want to say?
Melbourne thing. Williamston Beach. It was a great day. Awesome to meet all of you.
It was bloody windy though.
Oh, yeah, it was
I'm
windy.
glad I didn't wear
Yeah,
shorts.
Thank you to Fed Square and Deakin Edge, where we are now,
Yeah.
for allowing
Thank
us
you
to
to
use your
security guys.
Yeah,
apartment.
thanks to the security guys and the other security guys who can come and bug us while we're doing this.
Yeah.
And thank you for Trav Mac for editing the podcast.
Well, you haven't edited it yet, so.
Well, by the time it
You don't
comes
get
out,
thanks.
by the time this comes out, Mitch, I would have edited it.
You don't get the thanks until it's actually edited.
Listen,
and
I'm thanking myself.
done.
I can do whatever the hell I want. If I want to just crop next to Sean, I can crop next to Sean. All you hear is this voice, and every so often these lips come in to speak to me. Put the bottle down.
It's not glass,
How
like
long do you,
it's garbage.
Mitch? How long do you reckon you last against me? We've got a video camera. We can film.
Yeah.
There's a significant size
Strong
difference.
guy.
I can use the tripod as a weapon.
You
Gassing.
reckon you can get there before I can?
Even shield.
Let's say bye.
Alright.
Hey, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
The end.
Goodbye.
And stop.